Your SU footballers came ready to fight en route to a whopping 65-0 victory over FCS opponent Colgate in Week 1. However, if the team wants to get back to a second consecutive bowl game, there are still a few area concerns that I feel need to be addressed in order to achieve that. First things first, this offensive line. Nothing gets done without the big boys in the trenches, and you can see some of those worries manifest itself in the first quarter with 2 false start penalties. Being that the offensive line was one of the most penalized units in SBS last year, that's a trend that Coach Dino Babers will definitely want to nip in the bud. Combine that with having 4 or 5 new starters, 3 of which are in their first year in the SU program, you have a lot of room for development and growth coming into the season. Speaking about the offensive line, there's nothing more important than the guy that they're protecting the pocket for. Garrett Schrader, one of the most experienced and talented quarterbacks coming back to the ACC this year, still had inklings a few poor decision-making and inaccuracy that showed its ugly head last year in 2022. A few balls that were overthrown to main target Rondé Gaston in the first quarter, along with the interception in the first half, showed that he still has some room and growth for in this new Jason Beck offense. Lastly, while this mob defense is a force to be reckoned with, there are a few things that we want to concern ourselves in terms of how much they can do. This pass rush, with losing Steve Lynn and JT Gear, we'll be looking for candidates to step up. While you have off-ball linebackers like Marlo Wax and Stephon Thompson able to fill in that duty, Stephon Thompson is working back from a season-ending ACL injury, and Terry Lockett, one of your better interior pass rushers, is also not at 100% health yet. So, calling upon newbies like Dennis Jaquez Jr. and working Steph and Terry back up to 100% health will be crucial into unlocking the true potential of this SU pass rush this year in 2023.